Tonight, we are working to get results for residents in Pine Hills concerned about speeders who are causing crashes.
Yeah, Orange County has made some traffic safety changes since the last time we reported on these concerns, but neighbors say it's just not enough. News 6's Treasure Roberts is at Balboa and Powers tonight.
Residents say this traffic line here is one of the outstanding issues. County engineers moved it back from where you can see this residual paint, but residents say it's still too far up for you to see this traffic light.
Well, one time there was a really bad accident.
Pine Hills resident Myra Gomez says community members are begging county leaders to fix the traffic issues in their neighborhood. They say the lack of urgency to address problems resulted in several crashes in the area.
I want them to treat this street, this community, as if it were the community where they drive day in and day out to their homes. I want them to treat it as if their children commute to school. She crashed right there.
A crash that hit home literally was the catalyst that moved Gomez to advocate for safer roads in Pine Hills. Last year, Gomez says this car rammed straight into this wall. This accessory building to her house is her son's man cave, where he often plays video games.
It was very scary. Literally, the car crashed inches from where he had just been sitting.
She says this is just one of multiple incidents in her neighborhood, like this crash that happened in July at Powers Drive and Balboa Drive.
Ultimately, what I warned them was going to happen happened. There was a 3-car collision.
Gomez says this stop line is so far up that drivers can't see the traffic signal. Adding, a week after the crash at this intersection, county engineers finally moved the line. In June, the Robbinswood Community Improvement Association hosted a traffic concerns meeting, inviting the District 6 Commissioner, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and Orange County's Chief Engineer. Residents asked officials to address the road safety issues, and officials assured them they'd work on it.
We will improve on having patrol units out there observing and stopping people for traffic infractions.
Since that meeting, I've reached out to county officials for a progress check. The Sheriff's Department responded with this statement that reads in part, "Our deputies who work in that part of Orange County have been monitoring the area." Gomez says a representative for District 6 Commissioner Victoria Siplin sent this traffic mitigation plan, also notifying her they won't be at the upcoming community meeting. As for the Orange County Chief Engineer, I reached out multiple times and have yet to get a call back. Gomez says although engineers moved this stop line I mentioned earlier, it's still too far up for drivers. We witnessed a driver stop a couple feet back just to see the traffic signal.
Can you see the light from there? We put our trust in the tax-paid county workers who are supposed to keep our roads safe, and they're not doing it. How can I sit here and observe as a resident, sit here and observe that the white line is not where it's supposed to be to the traffic signal, and someone who came out and did the job couldn't do that?
Residents say what they're asking for isn't a lot. They just want to feel safe in their neighborhood. In Orange County, Treasure Roberts getting results, News 6.